All right. All right. So, welcome again to Military Guna TV, people. Thank you again for joining. Now, we're going to speak about a reggae boy, Shamar Nicholson. What I think about the move, also which club he's going to, and what is happening around the player in particular. Now, let's track back to the first time we got information in regards to clubs in specific scouting Shamar Nicholson in various places. Southampton, Newcastle, Arsenal, Southampton, Newcastle, Arsenal, Everton. Where else? Where else? Where else? So I think these were the ones that were made public. These are the ones that were made public, and definitely, it seems as if it was smoke. It was a smoke screen. Mains, yes, thank you for that, and mains. So these are the ones that they made extremely public. This one now is just out of the blues. Just out of the blues. Southampton, Everton, Newcastle, Arsenal, Mainz, but nothing about any Russian club. Nothing. This one is actually literally out of the blues. Guys, before I do anything, please smash the like button. Please, guys, smash the like button. First of all, congratulations on your move. I know that it might not be the one that you are going to settle for right now, because I think you are going to go places. You will be going to places, Shamar Nicholson. You are a very good striker. When I made the quotation today, a lot of people are attacking me about this and that. Yes, come on, we know that in the Jamaican colors, everybody misfire. Once you put on once you put on the Reggae Boy colors, everyone is misfiring. So definitely, I can't blame you when you are misfiring in the Reggae Boys colors. But what we've seen so far this season at your club at Charleroi, you are literally the most prolific. You are the most prolific striker in the Belgian league. The most prolific striker. Not only being prolific in front of goal, but also in regards to assists. Your numbers are excellent numbers this season. And definitely you can say that it's a strange move. I know most people will be expecting a different, maybe Premier League, maybe Germany, and something like that. But the money is at Russia. The money is in Russia. The money is in Russia. So why not? Most of you guys are saying SPARTAK, Moscow. It's a SPARTAK. Moscow. Definitely, it's a move that a lot of people might find quite contrary, because they have different expectations, and this move would not have met those particular expectations. But nonetheless, I believe that it's still a good move. I believe it's still a good move. It's always a stepping stone. It's always a stepping stone, and it's. I'm not going to say it's a good. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a strange one. It's a strange one for me, people. I'm being honest. It's a strange one for me. But we can't say it's not a good move without us knowing the intricacies of the contract. Remember, no, people, that some of the time you'd find out a player moving to one particular club or joining with the next club. Listen, people. Listen to what I'm saying. In the transfer market, you have some players who cannot get particular paperwork to make that big move immediately. So they make a half move. So for example, say a player who's in Brazil and they would want to come in England. Maybe they will make a transfer from Brazil to Italy, then from Italy to England. So some of the time, these are the situations that some of the players have to go through to make that final move. They'd have to move to a benchmark club in the middle tier before they can make to the top tier league. That's how it is some of the time. You won't see the player moving from one club straight, not all the time, especially when you're coming from smaller nations and those type of things. There's a lot of intricacies to get these deals over the line. So that is the reason why I'm saying it's a weird one to understand. But if this is the move, what if there's something in line for him? What if there's some? What if there's something in line for him at the end of the season? What if? Just what if? No, Moscow, Moscow already released a video, playing what's the song? Some one of the all-time Jamaican hit song. One of the all-time Jamaican hit song. So let's read into an article that was reported by a journalist. Before I do that, what I want to do, this is the RTBF people. RTBF, they are very, 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 very credible, extremely credible. You can go and search for them on Twitter also. Let me read through a few comments before I start the reading. Let's run through it. So J King said, bad move. A lot of people are going against it. People, as I said, there's a lot of intricacies in transfer. Mark's Catering Company, big up. Fresh Gods the Means, big up. Durand Lindo, big up. Worst place he would have got is Russia. For me, the only issue is those type of leagues are, I don't want to say it, but the R word, yeah, you will face a lot of that. You will face a lot of that. The R word, it's kind of derogatory, and YouTube kind of strike those type of things. Jay End of the Sport said, I was expecting Germany. If not, then he would wait until the end of the season. But let's switch our striker the best. I agree. RTS Valve said Southampton. Fresh God said Germany. John the leader said worst club. People are not bashing things. So Brian said Russia. Better demands that. Javon said Russia all money stack up the bread Boza. Well, at this point in time, it makes no sense running down the money when you can work hard and get a bigger, huge payout maybe in the next 2 years' time than running down small money now. Where when a name really hit the limelight. And a lot of these people, sponsorship, brand name, brand this, when you become a brand, you make way, way more money than just by just running to a club. The countries, Russia, we toughen him up, make him more serious. Introvert audio said, Brian said it's a done deal. Practically, you can say it's a done deal. The announcement will be coming out soon. General said, moving during the winter season in Russia is going to need them support, or it could get ugly. They are currently 9th. Yes, that's another strange one. They are 9th, and also Shalora is in 4th position, moving towards Champions League Champions League to the Champions League spot, and possibly can win the title. Possibly can win the title. One done Man United FC said, not a bad move. No, not a good move. Javon said Europa League. Jedi said people joining. People, please smash the like button, please. Guys, smash the like button. One done said, not a good move. Brandon said, absolutely not. Ryan, big up Ryan LFC people. Big up people. Remember to go over and subscribe to Ryan LFC channel. Massive respect, Ryan. Thanks for passing through, bro. Gerard Delino said poor move. Brendan said Germany or French are seeing Belgium. People now body bash move. So Omar Perry said, true, this is a half move to Germany. It's a bad move that Corey Tomlinson better MC a Belgium. One Dan said the worst place for black people. Very, very bad move. Jenny Sim said, wow, go on, big up. Corey said, Jamaican players don't do well in Russia. The morning Ralph learned that. J. King said, shouldn't leave Belgium Pro League yet. Brandon Hunt said, remember the situation with Errol Stevens in Russia? I agree. But even 1 year, I think recently this year, Norman Campbell was subjected to some racial abuse as well in the Slovenian league. It's I think Slovenia or Serbia. One of those leagues. So one thing I know, this information, they won't be the Charleroi fans won't be happy about this. So according to our information, the Russian club are in advanced discussion with the management of Sporting the Charleroi, who have received an offer very difficult to refuse for a player bought 1.5 million euros in 2019. The Muscovites have also published a video on Twitter which would confirm the future transfer of Nicholas to Spartak. One more clue. The Zebras announced rival of forward Nuris Prit. People not try to pronounce the name there. Earlier this Monday, everything therefore suggests that Shamar Nicholson should not make old bones in Belgium. Arrived from Slovenia in August 2019, the Jamaican international would have left Pro League as a hero after scoring a hat-trick against UPenn on March 20 of the championship. If the transfer was to be formalized, Charleroi would undoubtedly lose one of the most important players in the squad, while Carlos are still in the race of the playoffs. So this is definitely a tough move for the club. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys the player that will be replacing him at Charleroi. So people, not because it's something that we're not used to, means that it is bad. Not because it's something that we're not used to, means that it's bad. So this here is the player. It's the 21-year-old Lithuanian striker, Nuris Petkevikos. Ah, my word. So this is the player, people, that Leighton Steele said, why not wait until the transfer window opens to receive more offers? As I said, people, it can be something in which it's a transitional move. It can be a transitional move, people, like because it can be paperwork issue, work permit issue. It could be a lot of that. So making transition to another club, to a mid-tier club, then not just mid-tier, but to a mid-tier league, then on to a bigger league. So that could be the issue. That could be the issue. So this is what he said, people. This is what he said. So the Belgian football podcast said, as Sport Charleroi striker Shamar Nicholson looks to be headed out to Spartak Moscow. Incoming is 21-year-old Lithuanian striker, and I just called it, on a 2-year deal with the option of a further 2-year extension. I think maybe, hopefully, I don't know much about him, but let's see how that one goes. But for now, what we're seeing is that Shamar Nicholson is on his way to Spartak Moscow. I know we're going to get a lot of mixed feelings around this one. A lot of mixed feelings around this one, people. It's one in which you're saying it's a good move, and it's also one in which you're saying that you really don't understand the move, and then other people, you find people saying that it's not a good move. So it will strike that middle ground. So it boils down to what we see at the end of the season. It boils down to what we see at the end of the season. It's not this club is actually a traditionally big club in the Russian league. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see if it's a transition, a stepping stone for Shamar Nicholson, and then now moving on from here, we'll see more from him. So hopefully it's a transitional move. I'm hoping that it's a transitional move. Carter Johnson said, hope him see a Belgium. Ryan Ellis said, yo, people, time for a change. Agree. Everything can't be the same, right? J King said, come on, Shamar. Carter Johnson said, Cole, I go kill him. He said, Cole, I go kill him. Cole, I go kill him. Man said, Cole, I go kill him. I say go, man. I say go. People, please remember, people, smash the like button, people, and also hit the subscribe button. Road to 10K. I don't know if we can reach, but guess what? In this world, they said, aim for the sky, fall in the clouds. That's just it. That's just it. That is just it. So people, smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button as well. Corey Tomlinson said it's bad, G. Ricardo Robinson said Russian league a big step up still, but his level of play has to improve for that club. Jordana Lindo said, would he be the main striker for the team? Yes, he would. They are looking for a main striker as well. I think they have another striker who's going out as well. Shelton, Ralph, and Stevens all went on field. The Russian fans will throw bananas at you with verbal abuse. He will need strong support. I agree. He will need strong support. Everybody has a bad move. KAS1JM said, more miles to travel for national duties. Not a good move until summer. Make UCL from Belgium. Agree. I agree on that as well. People, most of your comments, I'm 100% agreeing with it. Somebody call Boza and tell him to wake up. Very bad move. If not get call back in the J squad, Nicholson career doomed. Why I say that? I don't think so. Sanjay Brooks said, yeah, I like that he's going to get played in the Europa League on TV. Hope he plays and scores against Barca. ah, let's see now. Let's see. Yes, Shamar score a hat trick, but he need to go Germany. Need to go to Germany. People now force it, man. Big up Loud Music Entertainment. Shanta Thomas said backwards move Germany or England. He should have qualified Charleroi for Champions League. This is his take would be high. Then his take would be higher. I agree. The timings. People, I really understand that most of you guys are actually in a favor regards to the timings. The timings is the more likely problem because he's moving to a team that is in the mid part of the table, mid-table club. Now versus a team who is actually fighting to win the title, Champions League and Europa League. So we will see. Eagle Republic said, I would encourage him to bring a family member with him to Russia. He should get enough money at SPARTAK Moscow. Lee Young said, them are going to broke him up in Russia. Russian players fly more than how they train. Agree, because of the journey. Corey Thomas said, nobody now see in Russia, Germany would do a better move. Yeah, people hardly watch it. People hardly watch the Russian league, you know. I'm being honest with you, me never sit down and watch the Russian league. Most me watch, I like when them play Europa League or Champions League, or if when my team Arsenal is playing so one of those teams in Europe in the Russian league. That is how I will actually watch it, man. Most of the time it's literally just Arsenal smashing them about. 90%, 98% of the time. Lee Young said, just ask the man Ralph and Errol Stevens and Luton Shelton. Big up, coach. Massive respect. Thanks for coming in. A lot of respect, bro. People remember Coach's Decks. Yeah? See the channel there? Where you can go and get a sporting experience. Definitely, people can go over there and subscribe as well. Massive respect, Coach's Decks. Thanks for coming through. Loud Music said Russia will have to fly out to play match. Agree. Coach said the move suits the striker monetarily. Monetary gain such early part of your career. It's not like say you're not, you know, like you're a mid-table striker when you can focus on money. But the mere fact that you are, let's look at this. Let's evaluate it. Monetary factor versus his career at this moment. At this point, right at this point, he's the best striker in Belgium. He is the best striker in Belgium. He is the best striker, and without undoubtedly, without question that, right at this moment, he's the best striker in Belgium. No, not only that, overall, he's the second highest rated player in Belgium. No, a lot of people say he's number one, but I think I'm midfield. I don't remember. Based off consistency in game time. But if you remove Nicholson out of Charleroi, you remove the assists, you remove 90% of the goal that Charleroi scored this season. You remove 90% of it. And that would be tough. That would be tough. No. When you are best player in the league, when you are the best player in the league, there will be clubs flying at your foot. Clubs will be flying at your foot from all angles. No, my personal opinion, what I would want, I would love for him to wait until the end of the transfer until the end of the season, owing to the fact that he keeps this form, work extremely hard and keep this form. I strongly believe that a top tier club would have definitely come on board quickly. That's what I believe. But what I'm seeing right now, you can't blame the player. You cannot blame the player. And it could also be a stepping stone. So look at it in that factor. It could be a factor in which work permit is a problem to make that straight transition. Let me give you an example. Like Bayern Munich feeder club would be Borussia Dortmund and RB Leipzig. Those are the feeder clubs to Bayern Munich. So what Bayern Munich would do, I'm not sure how they arrange it, I'm not sure how they arrange it, but what would happen is that RB Leipzig and Borussia Dortmund, they would go out, scout some players, groom them for like one season, and then they would move from Borussia Dortmund or RB Leipzig and just head straight to Bayern Munich. And some of the time for free. So I won't jump to the ideology that it's just money as yet, but I strongly believe that it could be a feeder program. In Russia, Spartak Moscow is a top club, top club, huge club. So I don't see nothing much wrong with it at that. But separate apart from my personal view, what I would want to see is what I would want to see. Doesn't mean that it's the best thing for him, the player. No, as I said, it could be a feeder program, people, and that is how the feeder program goes. You go to a mid-table team at this moment, and then top tier clubs will just come in and grab him. Because from what I've seen this season right now, I'm telling you, a lot of these clubs right now, even in England, would have loved to have a striker with that right set of particular skill set, the physique, the height, the agility, his strength, his finishing, his technical ability, and don't undermine his technical ability, his heading ability. So a lot of these clubs in England would have gone for that mold or that particular type of player. That is the type of player that they would go for. Most England players. If you look at Shamar Nicholson, when I went to train and saw Shamar Nicholson, the man huge. The man huge. Me, I'm 6 foot. I am 6 foot, and he's 6'4", and he's huge. So definitely, me now go throw down to that. Big up, massive move. Hopefully, you sit and you're sitting at your farm that you're in right now. Sitting at the farm we're in right now, and definitely keep that momentum going. Score some more goal, and just fine tune all of the things that we're gonna fine tune, because in that league it's way more. I think it's a little bit more competitive, just a little bit more competitive, and those type of things. Because if a lot of people may look at other factors in football, but definitely look into those factors, people, and hopefully you guys are seeing it from where I'm looking at. Hopefully guys are looking at that way. So there's a lot of factors in the people. Trevor Anglin said Champions League. Ricardo Robinson said Russian League bigger than Belgium League. All the talking Wagwan. Money, maybe money. Monetary wise, the Russian League, a lot of money. Shitload of money. A stock load of money. TK said don't really happy with that move at all. And it's okay. People, it's okay for you to not feel happy with the move, because listen, we all love our players. We love the players, we love them, and we want to see the best for every single player. That's what we want. And a lot of us might be nervous about this move, wondering, will he really kick on? And because of that, we are afraid that he will not kick on, and then now you feel hurt. But I think that he has the necessary skill set to get the job done. He does have the necessary skill set to get the job done. So what we got to do is trust and believe that he can do it, and he will look into himself and get the job done. And he will work. He will definitely work hard. He is a hard-working player. Ryan LFC says Shamar Nicholson have 4 family members with him. In people will be good. That is good, because when you're going traveling to those places, you need companionship. You need people with you who you are familiar with. We can move out. So after training, maybe they can come and watch your training day. You know, someone who is close to who you can connect with. So maybe his spouse and also a brother or somebody where you can touch road and you can flex and know a place, understand the place and understand the culture. And also maybe someone who is bilingual in that region where you can take your time and learn the language as well. Because I think Shamar Nicholson possibly can speak what them speak at Belgian? Dutch. the league, the language has been done there because it's been done here a long while. So more than likely, any league where you go to, they normally encourage you to study the language. They normally encourage you to study the language. So it is very, very good for development, for his development of people. So a lot of people might not agree with it. A lot of people might not agree, but development is a big factor, and development come in many, many different ways, people. So it's okay to be disheartened. Troy Hamill said, money at the pre, you can get injured at any time. Yeah, but if you should live your life, what if you're living a life that you're gonna die tomorrow? Every day you get up, you're telling yourself that you're gonna die tomorrow. It means that you don't put anything in preparation for tomorrow. And really and truly, you might have a better day tomorrow than what you have today. So you can't live as if the next bad thing is going to happen. You can't live like the next bad thing. You can't live like that. I always hear people say, live like you hear the next bad thing is going to happen. The truth is that none of us know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes. None of us know. But at the end of the day, we still have to put things in place, and we have to think about the betterment of our future. What if nothing happens? Something can happen, but what if nothing happens and you didn't put anything in place and you didn't make the right decision? But I definitely understand what you're saying. Zaba HD said Shamar Nicholson is replacing the attacker called Quincy because Quincy has been charged with a stabbing. Oh, I never knew that. Kevin Cohen is his agent. Arnold said should have waited until a Premier League or Germany. I think most of those clubs would have definitely come knocking anytime soon. Good move. SPARTAK is a massive club and Shamar no rich. Oh, you know, say man no rich. Oh, you know, say man no rich. Oh, you know, man pockets there. Oh, you know, man pockets there. Big up Travis. Him have to work harder to score a goal down there. But you have to work hard anyway. Remember no? Ryan said the time is now, people. I agree, Ryan. The time is now. Alpha Dragon, big up Alpha Dragon. Eagle Republic said, Mr. Guna, I said, take the money and run. Does anyone remember people who begging for money for Luton Shelton when he got ill? No. That's a different case. That is a different case. That is the reason why I encourage every single footballer. Think about your future. Think about your future. Yes, you will get some opportunity. Some opportunity will be presented in front of you where it's totally just a money move. It's totally just a money move. Now, you have so much decision in life to make. And at the end of the day, you will never know the right one until you know. It's difficult to tell. Let me see. J King said, ditch. J Dice a smart laugh. Why laugh at J Dice? Ricardo Robinson said, Russian league, I got tough. Tough him up some more. Because, you know, Russian league is the 8th best league in Europe compared to a Belgian league, which is outside of top 10. So it's basically a step up. Yeah. I'm going to check out the league structure now. Coaches that said they're knocking but a little bit of money. All right, so in that case, so what if let's say a Lille in French league turn up. Let's say a Lille in the French league turn up. The money might not be as much as the Spartak Moscow money. But when Lille is playing against a PSG, and imagine if Shamar Nicholson should bag up a PSG, which has a Lionel Messi, a Neymar, Mbappe. Just think about it. All eyes, because those games, millions of people are watching those games. So imagine when all those people are seeing him at Lille. Think about the amount of clubs that will be coming in. So even though these clubs are coming knocking with money, you can also think about where the limelight is at. If you can get a piece of that limelight, that money that you have gotten that you think is so small can multiply significantly. But all you need is a piece of that limelight. It's just a piece of that landline. So we understand that some of the clubs might be coming with a small amount of money. But think about it when you're playing against certain people who a lot of people are looking at. So you go, all right, so for example, let's look at this now. Let's look at this now. SPARTAK Moscow. What is SPARTAK? SPARTAK Moscow in the Europa League. Playing in Europa League. Now, you have a lot of top clubs in Europa League as well. Charleroi don't normally do well in Europa League. They don't normally do well. But normally they expect SPARTAK Moscow to at least advance to a certain level. You could look at it on so many different factors. Ricardo Robinson said he will be, Ryan LC said people will see him in Russia. Yeah, that's true. But French League, a lot more eyes is in French League. We all know England, La Liga, which is those are the normal league. Belgian League now. I think he will be seen more in the Russian League than the Belgian League. It's a tough one, people. It's a tough. But people, I have to go now. Half an hour. Definitely won't go any further. Congratulations, Boza. Hopefully you take this opportunity. I pray to the Father above that you take this opportunity and you show the talent and the class that you have. You show the talent and the class that you have, and you learn. You learn everything. Use every single moment of this opportunity as a learning process. And I can guarantee you that someone will become knocking quite soon, and you will gradually just get better over and over. So congratulations, Boza. Big move. A lot of people are not up with it, but I think it's a good move. It's a stepping stone. It's another stepping stone. You're at the right age as well. So expecting to see more from you. I'm moving to a different club as well. So keep working hard. Keep putting in that hard work. Yes, we know that we as analysts, we are very, very aggressive some of the time with our comments and what we want to say, but that is just role of football. And I know most of you guys are professional. You guys understand that. And just know that we as fans are 100% behind you guys. Look at the hours of the night. Look how many fans right now tuning in. We are 100% with you. We're giving what we think about it. Many people don't agree with the move. A lot of people agree with the move. A lot of people are interested in it. So guess what, people? That's how it is some of the time. So congratulations again, people. Thank you very much for coming in, people. Ensure that you hit the like button. Ensure that you hit the subscribe button. I have almost 100 persons watching. I can bet you say not even 100 likes to the reach. But anyways, people, thank you guys for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you're here for the first time, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And I see you guys again, people. Boza, big up, Boza. Massive respect, and keep working hard here.